anymore, right?
Yeah.
Only. They're saying I think they send a tax, just the taxes to get in the States with $100,000. All right, so we got John Hall Sr. this one, and the Aventador for 5 fun laps. Now, which one? You got another Cayman, right?
The Italian's next.
Oh, you
absolutely.
But you just drove the Cayman.
Yeah.
Which one? I like the Cayman. The Cayman, what I'm saying is kind of, you'll see, you're getting the Italia. The Cayman's more the medium maintenance one. That manage your mistakes. That one just doesn't fight. If you want to start fighting, it's like, okay, I'll go slow, I don't care, right? But if you wanted to be fast, you had to be smooth in that car and that vision. So it was nice. It gave you a chance to get that vision stretched out a little bit. Now everything's going to come a little bit more quicker in this one. So when you get an Italia, the Italian's even the highest maintenance one you can think of. Right, that's an Italian, so it's a screaming one, okay? So that's what you think when you get in that car. That one is not going to be as forgiving. It's going to scream at you what it likes and scream at you what it doesn't like. So as you work through them, you'll see the different personalities, and that's kind of easiest way for us guys, at least my terminology, to be able to relate with what the cars give you. Right. Sound good? All right. So this one's more of that beastie, so we want to keep that vision way out there. Okay, keeping that vision way out there, then trying to see that straight exit we want to create, which will straighten that track out, which of course is the safest and fastest way around. Okay. I'll call brake out again for you. My brake's like this. And now, this one, like I said, doesn't transfer weight real well, but we still have the weight in there. So we still can transfer weight with the brake. And that's what I want you kind of thinking of, because when, and you can notice that in the Cayman, right? When you get into the Italia that's only rear-wheel drive and rear engine too, it is super light on the front end. Which meaning, that one, Italia, you can almost feel like it picks it up with the front end with your hand. So it has no traction in the front. So you have to use that weight to get it to balance, okay? And that's what we're talking about, the balance. We're putting the weight on the nose where it's needed to turn the car, and then releasing it to the back where it's needed to follow us around, okay? Right, it's still gonna do it in here, it's just not as, because the all-wheel drive kind of masks that feeling a little bit, but just know that that weight on the nose is what's making that car turn much better for us. So we don't get used to the all-wheel drive because you do not have that benefit in the Italia. And I just tell you guys, the weight on the nose will turn the car 3 times better than the all-wheel drive will ever turn it. Something has pressure. Makes sense. Okay. Mirrors are going to be off for me again, so I'll be watching it back in. Same thing, scenario on the passenger. Somebody catches the worst man, get into flashers. We catch somebody else, we wait for them to get his flashes go on by them. Paddle shifters on this one, left side down shift, right side up shift. A little different, they're going to be more like the Italias. They're going to be stationary with that column down, rather than the Porsche, which is at the steering wheel. But they're nice and long. This particular car, remember, it's designed for that 200 miles an hour. We're going to only use 3rd gear and 4th out there. 3rd, the majority of the track, 4th on the straightaway. Okay, huge power band on this car, so let that thing sing until I call that upshift. Yeah, it's incredible. All right, any questions for you? Well, let's go get you rest away. Thoroughly hooked.
Be sure to be loud because I'm a little hard to hear.
I will. Yeah, no problem. And I'll use the visual signals for you too, so that way we kind of coordinate them together. Okay?
Well, I can't look at you. I'm looking out there.
Yeah, exactly. You're darn right. But I might stick that fist close in there so you can kind of see it in there. You're good. Yeah. No. You get it, because hopefully you're looking ahead, so I don't really have to yell it too much, because you'll be already putting a brake on to put the weight on the nose to turn. You've got a corner.
Watching for the cones.
You got it. All right, let's go have some fun. Foot on that brake. Pull that upshifter back. Okay, pull the upshifter. Give us 1st gear. Now, is the steering wheel too high? Do you want it down a little bit further, or is that okay for you? You got good vision over it?
I can see over it.
Okay, yeah, as long as it feels comfortably. Okay, that wheel is turned a little bit to the left. We do have an Audi, but come on out. We'll line up behind the Audi. Oh, smooth. Remember, I told you that's that beast.
I just touched it.
I know. That's what I mean.
Moly.
That's one thing too, is even with the all-wheel drive, if we don't get this car straight and we think of giving it the throttle, the back tires are so big it just straightens the car out immediately. Wow. Just like you felt there. All right, come on out. Nice, smooth. We'll go either between the cones there, if you can fit in between there. Somebody kind of misplaced our cones a little bit, but we're good. Straight on out. First cone's straight ahead. Squeeze that throttle straight on out. Yep, it's a beast. Say, and you get there, we'll put a little bit of weight. We're going slow here, but we'll wait. Turn the car. Turn it tight to the apex. As you're tight to the apex, it'll give you a straight exit. Squeeze that throttle. Squeeze it. See how we use the whole road, which feels weird. Throttle all the way down there. It's straight. Squeeze that throttle. Let it go. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Upshift. Keep squeezing, upshift, keep squeezing that throttle. Yeah, that's what you want. No, we're in there. Yeah, brake, put the weight on the nose, more brake, that helps it turn. Turn with that brake, then off your brake to balance the car, keep it tight to your apex, squeeze that throttle. Go ahead, squeeze it. Because see, every time you're tight to the apexes, you'll give you that straight exit. See how straight that exit is? Driving in your next corner. So we're looking around that corner already. We've got a 90, so we'll brake, putting weight on the nose by your turn-in point. We'll turn with that weight, tight to the apex first, and now squeeze that throttle. Go ahead, squeeze. Because see, every time I tight to the apex, I'll end up with a straight exit. Good brake here. Turn it in tight to the apex for me. All the way tight first. Ready? Squeeze that throttle. Go ahead, trust me. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze it. Keep squeezing. Keep squeezing. Keep squeezing. Trust me. Because see, we're on a straight line. It's got a huge amount of grip. And keep that vision out. You're doing awesome. Get it turned. Keep turning. See, we're looking for that straight exit as you get turned now straight. See, squeeze that throttle using this road, straighten it out, bring it back to your right-hand side. We know we're going to turn in here, apex over here. So we brake. No, watch. We turn in, accelerate, straight line. Go ahead, accelerate for me. See how straight that is out there? Okay, so we'll brake in front of it. We'll turn that car tight to your apex. Squeeze that throttle. Go ahead, squeeze. Trust me. Squeeze it all the way down if you want, because it's straight all the way up there, all the way down that floor. Let that thing sink. Keep going. Keep going. Upshift. Keep it going. Keep going. Now upshift again. You're good. Brake. Just keep it fourth gear. We're good. Downshift one. Turn in tight. Get it tight. And then just squeeze that throttle nice smooth. Use that rose you come off straight into your next corner. You're looking way down there. We got a 90 coming up. Drive it straight on in there. Okay, we'll brake here. Putting weight on the nose. We got a 90 coming up. Downshift one. Downshift. Smooth turn in. Wow. Then off your brake. You're good. Then off your brake. Now squeeze that throttle back to your right side. See how that works through there? You're doing excellent. Brake. Putting weight on the nose. Turn the car with the weight. Then off your brake. As long as you're tight, squeeze that throttle. Trust me. Squeeze it all the way down. Squeeze it. Squeeze. Go ahead. Squeeze it. Go on. See how much traction? Because we're in a straight line. We'll brake, stay out here using the weight to turn the car tight to your apex first. Keep turning it, then throttle as you get straightened out. See? There you go. Now squeeze that throttle. Excellent job. Back to your right-hand side. Keep it going. You're doing great. Brake here. Turn it in. Turn in. Accelerate. Straight line. Go ahead. Accelerate out there. See it straight to it. Okay, brake. Putting weight on the nose. Turn it tight to the apex. Squeeze my throttle. You got it. It's straight. Squeeze it all the way down. All the way down. So we want to use all that road to straighten that whole thing out. It feels weird at first, doesn't it? Upshift. Now we got some speed running in here. All right, brake. More brake. Downshift. Keep the brake. Downshift one for me, John. Downshift. Turn in. Get it in there tight to that apex. Get that vision forward. Squeeze that throttle. You know where you're going. Drive it straight out there. We know we're going to that next corner. Drive it straight on in there. We got a 90 coming up now. So we're going to ready, brake, putting weight on the nose, a little bit more brake pressure to help that front end turn. We'll turn in with the brake, then off your brake to balance the car, squeezing that throttle back to your right side. Excellent. Feel that rhythm coming in there? You're doing great. Ready? Now brake. Turn the car in tight to the apex. And now squeeze that throttle because you know you got a straight exit. Squeeze it. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. As long as I keep using all that road, it'll have that traction for you. Brake. Use that. Turn it in tight first. Wait for your throttle till you get it all the way turned. Then squeeze it. There you go. Go ahead, squeeze it. See if we had that road out there to use that straightens it out even more. Keep that vision going. You got it, John. Brake. Turn this in. Turn in. Accelerate straight line. Right out that turn in point. See how straight that is? Brake here. Turn the car tight to the apex. And squeeze your throttle and use that road you come off so you get that straight exit. So you don't have to move that wheel at all. Feels weird though, doesn't it? Upshift. You're doing excellent. Look at the speed we got. Be ready. We just got more speed. Here we go. All right, brake. Be on that brake. Downshift. More brake. More brake. All right, smooth turn in with the brake. Help it turn, then off your brake to balance it. Keep it tight. Now squeeze that throttle. You got it. Throttle. Drive us on out of there. Yeah, see? There I got that smile going. I like that. Drive it in here. Brake. Brake. Downshift one. We got to get downshift. Downshift left side. Smooth turn in. You're good. Then off your brake. Ready? Squeeze your throttle again back to your right-hand side. All you. Nice and smooth. All right, brake here. Turn it in tight to the apex first. All winter tight. Turn it, turn it, turn it. Then a throttle. See, the longer I take to get tight there, the more that made a corner. You feel that? All right, so brake. Okay, we're going to let a car go by us real quick. So we're going to know if they're going to come in. So we're good. Get in tight. Ready? Squeeze that throttle. Go ahead, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Drive us on out of here. Excellent. Back to your right-hand side. Okay, brake. Turn it in. Accelerate for me, John. Go. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Straight out to it. Okay, I'm going to help you on this. You ready? You're going to brake. We turn the car. Ready? Squeeze that throttle. You got it. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Trust me. Squeeze, squeeze. All the way down. Squeeze it all the way down. Drive it in there. Excellent. Upshift. Yeah, she run us in there, John. Be ready. We got that speed down here again. Ready? All right. Brake, 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 brake. Be on it. Keep on. More brake, more brake. Downshift. Smooth turn in. Tight to the apex. Tight. Then off your brake. And now squeeze our throttle and use that road. You got it, John. Drive it straight to the next one. Just throttle it in there. No shift. Just throttle it. Yes. Brake, brake, brake. Got more speed. More brake. More brake. Smooth turn in. And see, just very smooth. That's that weight moving around. Back to your right hand side. And nice and smooth. Brake on top. Turn in tight to the apex first. Remember, get tight. Now throttle. There you go. See it straight. Squeeze that throttle. Use that road so you get the straightest possible exit. All right, brake. Stay out here. Remember, this is that long one. Get it turned in with the weight. All the way turned in. Wait for the throttle too much to get it straight. Squeeze that throttle now. Go. Squeeze, squeeze. Use your road so you get the straightest possible. See, we like that throttle. Brake. Turn it in. Accelerate straight line. See, he's in a straight line. All right, brake, putting the weight on the nose. Get the car turned. Squeeze that throttle. Trust me, squeeze all the way down if you want. Squeeze it. See, as long as you use all that road, you got a nice straight exit coming out of there. Upshift. Oh, yeah, we got a lot more speed down here. Be ready again. Here we go. Want that brake on there. Brake, brake, brake. Be on it. Downshift. Okay, that smooth turn in, putting the weight, get that, then off the bank to bounce back in. Squeeze that throttle. You got it. Use that road coming off. Nice job. drive it on in there, John. Excellent job. All right, brake. Put that weight on that nose. Keep it there. Smooth, tight turn in. All the way tight. Then squeeze that throttle. Nice, smooth back to your right-hand side. Oh, yes. All right, brake on top. Tight turn into the apex. Tight first. Then that squeeze that throttle. Nice, smooth. Smooth. Use that road as you come off. Keep squeezing. Nice and smooth for me, John. Excellent. And brake out here. That smooth, tight turn in. Tight to the apex first. Ready? Now squeeze it. Go, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Squeeze. You can squeeze it just 9 steps. See how much throttle you had there. Brake. Turn it in. Accelerate straight line. Right out there, John. Straight up to it. Brake. Putting the weight on the nose. Using that to turn the car tight. And squeezing our throttle again. Go. You got it. Squeeze it. Squeeze it. All you. All you. Ah, there. That was all you. Excellent. Upshift. Again, that extra speed. We want that on that brake. What I call it. Here we go. Brake, 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 brake. Downshift. Downshift again. Smooth turn in with the weight. Smoothly turn in. Then off your brake. It'll slow the back end. Squeeze that throttle. Using that road coming off. Yes. Drive it straight on in there, John. Excellent. Hey, good brake here. Putting that weight on that nose. That smooth turn in with the weight. Then off your brake to settle the back end. Squeeze that throttle nice smooth. There's your rhythm. Excellent, John. All right, brake. Tight to that apex first. Remember, get that reward. Get tight. Smooth throttle. Drive us out of here. Use that road, though. That's it. Brake. There's 5 for you. Excellent job. See, once you get that vision out there, it's a little bit easier to drive. But what a beast this thing is, isn't it? Now you know exactly what I'm doing. Exactly, see? Told you that's where that addiction comes in. It is, yeah. Well, and like I said, you know, even when you're out in the other car, we still fought that forward vision for, you know, the first 3-4 laps. We got a few phases in there, remember? And you could feel it when I got that vision out there. You're like, okay, I can feel you're comfortable in the car. And then you got the one spot, just run your vision over, and then it's like, oh, get it back, and then you did great, though. Got wide and down through the center of the tent. Excellent job. See, I told you to be thoroughly hooked. Yeah. Very good job. All right, and we'll kind of angle in this way and then point straight on out. Phenomenal job. You did excellent. And you're right. For you, now I got that vision out. Really, it's just more laps for you. As you keep that vision out, that track makes more sense, and you're going to get all these cars going
I'd like to
super
do that
fast.
for about an hour. That would be nice.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, they tell you. That's why they tell you it's kind of addicting, man.